On today's episode of Anime Afterthought Data Live, Season 4, Episode 5, Fairy Tale. Yes, the Fairy Tale episode. After last week's preview, I was excited to get to this one, but I was like, oh no, please don't be delayed. After a couple hours, I was like, whew, thank God. Gotta say, this one was a good episode. Very light, not a lot of information, not a lot of action, but I have to say, it was much needed. All right, after the verbal tongue lashing, the truth bomb that Mokuro hit Shido with, I gotta say, you could tell that there was some internal conflict going on. Like, let's face it, him stealing their powers away, unless they're in severe emotional stress or whether the plot calls for it. I mean, their powers are a pittance of what they once were, and it makes sense. The goal of the series is for him to seal these ticking time bombs, something I've said time and time again, but no one has actually hit him with the fact that his mission is one of hypocrisy. He wants to save them, but in turn, he's literally making them more susceptible. I mean, I assume the other spirits are okay with it because, hey, it's Shido, but deep down inside, Shido's not okay with it. But lo and beholding, transported to this world, we have someone that Shido can talk with. Who better to talk to Shido than Shido? Or at least the idyllic version of him, the one that the spirits had created in this manga. And I gotta say, I actually loved how they brought that back into the mix. And it was through this IRL inner monologue that he gained some of that confidence back and reignited his motivation to save Mokuro, which it looks like we'll have to wait till next week's episode to see, as well as whatever happened between Woodman and Westcott during their little tryst to the fairy tale world. Like, Westcott has proven himself very formidable so far, obtaining Beelzebub and the godlike ability to even send the spirit squad to a fairy tale realm. Like, that's legit, like, worrisome. Very worrisome indeed. You know he's not out of the picture yet. Anyways, I liked today's episode. The comedic beats were on point. I loved seeing Shido in his pig outfit. Origami as the Emperor takes the fucking cake. I gotta say, that was hilarious. Not to mention seeing the other members of Redatasker actually get some good screen time. Hell, the last time we saw the Fraxnus crew, they too were getting a verbal tongue lashing thanks to the new AI Maria. But it turns out their previously deemed useless activities come in clutch. We learn when DEM boards the ship that Shizaki is an actual voodoo practitioner. Yes, her straw dolls actually work, but we also bear witness to Nakasugawa's berserk mode. Unfortunately, this was only due to our one and only casualty, his anime figure waifu. Rest in peace. Definitely love seeing Nail Knocker and Dimension Breaker get the screen time, and I guess the commander got a good kick in there too. Overall, it was just a much more jovial episode. This one was used to reignite the flame of Shido's conviction, something that was dampened due to his first interaction with Mokuro. I'm highly looking forward to their next interaction, especially because she's so devoid of emotions and only using logic. I want to see how Shido interacts with her the second time, now that he is more convinced than ever that what she says is not simply a word of warning, but more of a cry for help, an SOS. Anyways, what did you guys think of today's fairy tale themed episode? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did you want more of it? Let me know in the comments below. So with all that being said and more Data Live next week, I honestly cannot wait for future episodes.